All right, I am finally coming on to answer one of the biggest questions I keep getting asked, which is what's the company? What's the company that you're partnering with, and what products are you taking now, and how are you doing with them, and all the things. So this will be a relatively long video, but I will not even remotely come close to unloading everything I've been learning and all the considerations that I took to get here. First off, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I thought she was still with BODi, like, do I have a YouTube video for you? Lots of people have already seen it, but that really will help you get a feel for what happened with BODi. It's like a half-hour video, and I put a lot out there, honestly. Still waiting for a message or some kind of litigation because I was brutally honest about all the shady and unfair and crazy things that are going on behind the scenes. So anyways, that's a whole nother YouTube video. It took all of that shadiness and craziness for me to finally be like, okay, I can't support you anymore. For those who still do love BODi platform, I will have an affiliate link that you can still order through. You'll get 15% off. You'll still be supporting me, but you'd have to use my link to do that after November 1st. But for me and my house, I'm excited to support a different company that I'm really, really excited about. So, all right. First off, okay, I promise I won't go long, but let's be real. About 7 years ago when I started my journey, like I had done no research. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was very uneducated. I just had like a personal experience with the platform and the products, and I took them religiously for 7 years. So I had not looked around. I had not done research. I was just educated on what I had been taking, and again, felt the difference for myself for 7 years. Well, based on everything that's happened over the last like 3 weeks, that clearly opened a door for me to actually start asking around, looking around, doing my research on what other companies are out there, what other products are out there. And I'm a lot more educated now. I know how to read an ingredient label. Like I know all the things. And so honestly, I wasn't sure if another product line or company would be something I could get behind, but I'm so excited, so excited. And honestly, I've been trying out some of these products for 3 weeks now because I didn't want to, that's one big reason why I didn't share for a while, because like I don't want to share about things until I actually not only research them, but also take them for a while to really see how they feel for me, right? But now that I have been trying them and I have a new box, I'll share, just rewind a little bit and share you some inside scoop. So first off, high level, before I start talking about the products, because I think honestly the company, especially based on what I've experienced, is just as important as the products. This company, just for some background, has been around for 70 years. They were the first to create the multivitamin. They were the first to create a pea plant protein. Like they were pioneers in their space. So they've been around a long time. You probably haven't heard of them. The company name is Shaklee. You probably haven't heard of them because they grew mostly back in like the Mary Kay and Tupperware days, like word of mouth and experience, and not on social media. You'll probably be hearing more about them because a lot of us are choosing them based on what we're finding. They absolutely, like, if you just look at their website, like their standards are like beyond organic, beyond clean. Like what they technically could say is organic and clean, they do much more than that. They have like clinical studies going back 30 years. So they've literally been having people take some of their products for over 30 years and been studying them to see, like now they started when they were like 30. So now some of these people are like 60 and 70 years old. And like the stats of seeing how many of them are on drastically less medications because of the supplements that they were taking. It's just like, that's what I'm about. Like I'm not, just about what I look like. Like I want to make sure when I'm aging that I don't have to take all the medications to deal with my cholesterol, to deal with all those things, right? Like I'm about prevention. So I just love that they do third-party testing. So you don't have to just trust what they say, right? Again, based on all my experiences, I wanted and needed all those things to really get behind taking things myself and sharing with other people. Plus the mission, like every time you buy, first off, they don't just have like workout supplements, which is what I had before. They also have like EWG verified makeup. They have like these wands that have stuff in them that help you get rid of wrinkles. They have dish soap, they have, you know, laundry detergent, they have deodorant, all of these things, clean, non-toxic, beyond organic. And with all of my hormone health education, like I've known for years that I needed to switch out some of those things. I still have Windex, I still have like Cascade dishwash, I still have all those things that I cringe because I know they're not what's best for me. But it was super overwhelming. If you know me, I'm type A. Like, it's super overwhelming to think about changing everything over and who to even trust or what to even trust. So to find a company that has all that, again, has clinical backing, has all the things, like, I was super excited. And again, going back to their heart, like for every cleaning kit that you buy, they plant a tree. For every bag of shakes that you buy, they give $5 to kids in need. Like, I love that, like, through everything they sell, they're making our world even better. Like, they were the first ever worldwide to be carbon neutral. Like, again, they like had a heart to care before it was cool to care. Right? And I need that in my life. Like, oh, I felt really jaded for a bit, and it was just so refreshing to find a company that I'm excited about. So anyways, after all that, I'll walk you through some of the things that I have already tried, how they compare. Again, I won't be able to get into all the nuts and bolts because it would be way too long of a video, but I'll do my best. Okay, so for the 3 products that I tried first, and I've been on for 2.5 weeks now, were the exact swaps, I guess you could say, from BODi products. For me, I wanted to like really compare, give it the test. So I stopped all the BODi supplements that I was taking and I started these. Again, I was nervous as heck because I was taking the other ones for 7+ years and I was like mentally convinced they were what was best for me. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew I couldn't come here and share about anything unless I actually trusted it myself. So instead of Shakeology, I took Life Shake daily. Instead of Recover, I took Build daily. Instead of their Energize, I took the other Energize. Same name. And I'm gonna have to do a post about it because I have so much more to say. But despite my skepticism, I was shocked to realize I actually feel better. Again, I have to take pictures because I was telling a friend about it today and I was like, I still like don't believe it, but it's true. I could get behind the science, which will probably be another video of like why I think my lower belly ever since Charlie, I've always kind of had a bump, and I know like people are like, she's skinny, whatever, but like everyone knows their own body, right? And I have known for the last years that it wasn't how it used to be, right? And I just thought it was from pregnancy with Charlie and whatever. I never ever thought it was my supplements. And there was times where it would go away if I did a cleanse, if I did like the gut protocol to a T, if I cut things out, if I was at a calorie deficit forever. But I'm just not in a space where I'm willing to do that anymore. So it hasn't been super flat for years. 2.5 weeks on these and notable improvement, which is again, not why I did this, but it's a nice little bonus. And these are cheaper. Pretty much all the products that I'm going to show you are cheaper than what even I was paying with BODi with my 20% discount. These are still cheaper than that. One thing I will say, just to give you an idea of why, because honestly, I'm all about like you being educated and not just trusting anybody, me or anyone else. A big why these 2 products I'm excited about and I feel like they're making a difference is the ingredient L-leucine. L-leucine is a branched chain amino acid. So it's a protein. You don't find it in a lot of supplements. And actually I learned from Dr. Stacey Sims, my hormone expert, many other sources over the past few years, which I like to learn from many people from other areas, not just trust the company that is trying to have me sell their stuff, right? They all talked about how L-leucine is so important, especially for women. L-leucine helps your brain connect to your body, and when you ingest protein with the L-leucine, it helps your body actually use that protein to preserve or build your muscle and burn the fat. Without it, your brain won't connect and won't do it as efficiently. So I knew about this, and it is in the Recover supplement with BODi half as much as what's in this build. So it is in there, but it isn't in Shakeology. Like I'm ingesting a lot more L-leucine now than I was before, and I have a feeling that's a big reason why I'm seeing and feeling a noticeable improvement. So that's that. Again, I have so much more to say about all of this, but I at least wanted to like give you some of the basics, so it's not like, I don't know, an even longer conversation at some point. But my message box is always open. Okay, now I have, you can't see it, I have a box here of, oh, the bottom's already open. I have a box here of more stuff. So like I said, the first ones I started were just those 3 because they were my BODi swaps, and I wanted to test them out for myself first. The Life Shake, the Build, and the Recover. And again, I've been taking 3+ supplements every day, so that was a natural swap for me. But if you were just starting, the Life Shake is a good choice. I'll get another small tangent that I know a lot of people have different opinions on shakes and all the things. One little tidbit, again, with all my hormone health education, it is highly accepted, regarded as truth that women should be ingesting around 130 grams of protein every single day. The average woman ingests 40 to 60. So the average woman is getting about half the amount of protein in their day that they should. That is a big reason why, especially as they age and they naturally lose muscle, why women struggle with cravings, why they struggle with muscle loss, struggling metabolism, cravings. It's because you're not getting enough protein. And honestly, I eat a lot of healthy foods that other people wouldn't. And even me, like I am not willing to eat even more eggs, hamburger, and dairy isn't the best all the time in massive amounts. That causes bloat. So like, aside from supplementation, at least one thing a day, it's pretty darn hard to get the protein that you need for your metabolism, for your muscles, for your cravings without supplementation. So I have so many of those tangents. I promise I won't get on all of them today. I promise. Okay, and so then aside from those, now I'm excited to actually try out some of the other products in their library because, again, they don't just have workout supplements. They also have, I'll show you a few. They also have like dishwasher detergent. Now, if you're like me and you've tried clean dishwasher detergents, they didn't work, frustrating, right? And you buy it and it's like, yeah, this is healthy, but it doesn't work. I will say so far, myself, I haven't tried it yet, clearly, because I just got it. But I have team members that have gotten theirs and they're like, oh my gosh, this actually works, right? So, oh, another fun fact. This company, get this, I was shocked, has less than 1/3 of a percentage of returns of their product. Less than 1/3 of 1%. So 0.00333333, like that percentage of returns. So most people who buy the stuff really like it. So like I was excited to get the dishwasher detergent. And oh, the other thing I got this shipment is deodorant, which I've been using Native because I thought, hey, Native is a clean brand. Well, then I got educated and I looked at the ingredient label again, and sure enough, it has fragrance and junk in it too. So I'm excited to swap it out. Again, if you've tried a lot of natural deodorants, not always a good experience. To say it lightly. But again, I've had team members and many other people being like, this actually works and I actually like it and it's price comparable, all the things. And another thing on my list is like they have EWG verified makeup. I'm not a makeup girl, but I know, and honestly for most of the time I've been not wearing it because I'm like, it's not good for me anyway. Well, I'm excited to have something at least that when I do put it on, I know it's not terrible for me. I could go on and on about like so many things. The last thing I'm going to unbox in here, because honestly I was skeptical and I'm always willing to be honest, and I'm going to try it out. So the one thing, last tangent I think, the one thing about Shakeology that I have been talking about for years is the fact that your supplements are included with your protein, right? Which I've always loved. It's simple, it's easy, all the things. Well, now I'm realizing that there was probably something in Shakeology that I was intolerant to over the years. Typically, if you take something multiple times over many years, it's very typical for you to begin to get bloat or intolerance from it, which I didn't want to believe was true, but it probably was. Either way, this kind of system is more like you get your plant protein and vitamins and minerals separate, and then you customize your supplementation to actually fit what you need. So what we have, and I can set you up with this at any time, is like this free quiz that you can go online and you can answer as many or as few questions as you want. It asks you your age. You can even upload, if you have it, I didn't, you can like upload blood tests. You can say what you're struggling with, what symptoms you have, or what you want to improve on, your stage of life, what you eat. Like you don't have to, but you can give them a lot of information about your background, and then it spits out and suggests what supplements you should consider taking. And it even explains to you like why they're suggesting these. So if nothing else, it's super educational to understand based on, you know, what I do, where I am, and what I struggle with. What would you suggest I take? No requirements to buy anything. This is just good education, right? All right. And then, so I did that, and there's like different sets. There's like a basic pill Meology thing. It's called Meology, and a full. And I'm not in any way, shape, or form ready to commit to taking a ton of pills every day. I'm just not. But I did think, okay, the basic I could get behind, because the basic, I hope they have it on here, because I really didn't. Oh, here we go. Okay, so in this, in the Meology, again, they suggest what you should take based on your goals and all the things. And for me, my answers were, first of all, a multivitamin, which, yeah, I could go on. I have a whole other YouTube video about like our soil quality and the nutrient density of our food and all of that, whole separate YouTube video. But I believe in the need for supplements to actually feel my best. So I won't go into that here. But so what it's saying is I need a multivitamin, which yes, I agree I need. Then omega-3, which, yeah, I admitted I do not eat fatty fish. I don't really like fish that much. So yeah, I'm not going to be eating that to get my omega-3s. And I know it's important based on my education. So yeah, yep, should probably take a pill for that. And then the other thing it told me that I should have is Nutriferon, which effectively it's for your brain health and your immune system, which I was very honest in the quiz that like I was worried about my memory and everything. Like I said, had a conversation with a friend, and she was telling me all these memories of like times we met up and things that we worked together. I'm like, I don't remember any of that. So I don't know if it's stress or sleep. You know, I don't get enough sleep usually. I don't know what it is, but I know my brain needs help. So I could get behind the supplements and those three things. So that's just another one of many things that we have and that I'm excited to try. So, whew. How about that for an unboxing? Per usual, I'm just trying to be as honest as I can throughout this whole process. It's something I never imagined that I would be doing. But I am convinced it's gonna, already the way I feel, I'm convinced it's for my best, and the fact that it's cheaper than what I was doing before. Feel better, save money, and swap out more things in my house that need to be swapped out. Like, I'm excited for this. And I'm always happy to help and share with you too, if it's helpful to you. So anyways, always open for questions if you have any. Have a good one.